We knew the Patriots-Bills matchup in Week 16 here at Gillette was going to mean something for the Patriots, but we didn't realize, at least when the schedule came out, that it was also going to mean something for the Bills. And for the Pats to continue their pursuit of that number one seed, they have to win their final two games, and you got to do it against a team that currently has the number 6 seed in the playoff race. Let's consider 3 key areas for the Patriots to be successful. They're not all that dissimilar from their previous matchup in December with the Bills. And number one, I think with a little more emphasis than the first time around, keep Gronk going, A, statistically, and B, with both legs intact.
Yes, for sure. Given what happened in the last game with Gronk losing his mind and delivering a cheap shot, there was some fear of retaliation, but I think the Bills are going to be on their best behavior given what's at stake for them. What you basically want is for Gronk to pick up where he left off in the Steelers game, being his dominant self.
This is sort of the perfect storm of Gronkness in the sense that his last 2 games were against the Bills and the Steelers, the 2 teams that he has tortured more than anybody in his career. Now, of course, you got the Bills one more time on Christmas Eve wrapped around that suspension. Number 2, keep Tom Brady upright. Again, same thing, broken record. But really, going back to that earlier Bills matchup, they sacked Brady 3 times. They hit him 5 more times. They had issues in the red zone early in the game. 3 of their drives, or all 3 of their field goals, happened after Brady was sacked. So 2 of those were in the red zone. And again, when you weren't able to pull away from that Bills team until the second half, it was because Tom Brady was getting hit. So it's one thing to say, all right, you don't want Tom Brady to get hit for obvious reasons. It's another thing when it costs you points.
Right. Well, the offensive line has struggled a bit of late. Joe Thuney has had some problems giving up sacks. Marcus Cannon is now out for the season. They've had some trouble up the middle. The other thing that's gone on, Buffalo did a really good job clogging up the middle of the field or the middle zones where Brady likes to throw. So he's holding the ball a little bit longer than usual because those lanes where he likes to throw, all of a sudden he can't throw into them. So he's had to go to his second and third reads. So consequently, he's been getting sacked.
Defensively, the Patriots during that 8-game winning streak held their opponents to under 20 points each time out. Then the last couple of weeks, they lost to the Dolphins and allowed 27. I don't think anybody would fault the Patriots for allowing 24 to the Steelers in that win, that high-powered offense. But this gives the Patriots a chance to create a little more momentum. You got the Bills and the Jets to finish out at home before the playoffs. And again, 2 teams that this defense, assuming it is as good as it was during that 8-game stretch, has a chance to, again, create that momentum before the postseason.
Well, they managed to hold the Bills to 3 the first time, and the big key will be stopping the run. 7 of the last 8 games, they've allowed 100-yard rushers. Le'Veon Bell torched them last week. We have LaShawn McCoy this week. They held him under 100 yards the first time. They're going to have to do the same thing this time to basically try and keep the Bills one-dimensional, make Tyrod Taylor beat them.
It's a Christmas miracle that the Bills have something to play for this time of year, and the Patriots, again, in pursuit of that top seed after an insane victory against the Steelers.